Whatever happened to sunlight? Remember those days when we were able to know what it was like to have the sun hit our face? When we were able to distinguish dusk from dawn? When morning would come and it would highlight the dew on the grass. And when the day was spent just before it said goodbye, it would highlight the clouds pink and orange. Whatever happened to sunlight? Because even God can't see it anymore. The architect that erected maple trees and sequoias has now been outdone by condos. Whatever happened to sunlight? Illuminating the minds of those that once considered it so simple to just stop and look around. Instead, now they're bound by the sound of change in their pockets with each step, supposedly moving forward, but in the opposite direction. Replacing the notion of gumption with consumption, because I need this and this and this and this, forking over dollars while we forget the fact that it's all part of a rotation. How did we inadvertently give Mother Nature the finger? How did we forget that she can give it right back to us while Father Time stands beside her, constantly checking his watch? Whatever happened to sunlight? Shining a light on the past when a fire was a form of cleansing, when a spotlight was put on the earth and bare feet that walked on it and the spirits that walked alongside them, when everything was all but defined within the confines of a totem pole, and a shaman had the philosophy of preservation rather than reservation. Whatever happened to sunlight? Be careful not to look directly at the eclipse, for the blackness has an outer lining of ignorance, and it can hurt you. There's a line on the horizon. It's where the sea meets the sky. Look closely. You'll be able to see it. It's the threshold that once convinced people that the earth wasn't flat, but gave them the impression that it would be around the whole time. So it sends the rain to make us wet, the heat to make us sweat, the cold to make us shiver, all these signs to let us know that we're alive and that we're welcome. And yet we keep asking ourselves, whatever happened to sunlight? Is it possible we've turned our backs? Because it's possible to turn back around. It's not so hard. Lie on the grass. Look up at the sky. Try and guess the shapes that the clouds are making as they're drifting by. Tonight when you're eating dinner, be proud of the fact that the salad that you made comes completely from the garden. Smell the roses. It's not a cliche. Let them take their pictures. Stop. Bend, smell. When was the last time you got up to see a sunrise? When was the last time you saw it set? Take a moment. Listen to the earth hum. The smog can mess up our judgment sometimes, and it can get hazy. Find some shade, find some relief under a tree. Because although the future is cloudy, we don't want it to be so black that one day we can't look back and ask ourselves, whatever happened to sunlight?